Melvyn with me. Melvyn, Happy New Year to you. Spurs 3, Leeds United 0. Jose Mourinho has described it as a good performance and a very important 3 points. What did you make of today's game?
Yeah, it was important to get back to winning ways because, for a little while we forgot what that felt like. It's good to get that on to get the 3 points and get some momentum into our next run of fixtures. Now we get to play, the League Cup, FA Cup, and very, very important games in the run into that Liverpool fixture.
Melvyn, Tottenham have now climbed up to third in the Premier League, only 4 points behind Liverpool and Manchester United. It's where we need to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's important to keep the gap as tight as we can. So when they slip up, hopefully we can, capitalize on those mistakes. And this season, everyone seems to be dropping points. It's if we can, make less mistakes than everyone else. That's what it seems like this season. It's who can make the fewest mistakes, and will definitely be up there.
Melvyn, although Spurs won 3-0 today, what do you actually make of Tottenham's performance? Because up until the Harry Kane penalty, Leeds had a number of opportunities. Tottenham weren't really in the game. Although Leeds had the opportunities, they didn't really test Hugo Lloris, did they?
No, we've been in control most of our games this season in a strange way. We just defend as a unit. It's sometimes we cannot do it for 90 minutes. We just, you lose concentration for 1 second and you can see that's how tight the Premier League is. So being defensive against Leeds and taking our time to get into the game was normal. And Leeds playing such open football, it was always going to be a high-scoring game. You don't know if you're going to concede 6 against Leeds or score 6. It's crazy how they play. But listen, we got the job done. Mourinho, Jose probably set up the team, to punish them when they attack, because they leave lots of room for Son and Kane, which we exploited. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the 3 points. It's just important that we got that 3 points to get the momentum going.
Melvyn, the deadly duo of Heung-min Son and Harry Kane combined again for Tottenham's second goal. Heung-min Son, of course, tapping in, but great work from Harry Kane, assisting Sonny.
Yeah, they hadn't scored for a couple of games. It's good to see them scoring again. It's good to score more than 1 goal. Scoring 2 goals in the first half and getting the third. It's good. It's good. It's good that we need to score the second goal. That's been our Achilles heel this season, not getting the second and killing the game off. And I think, that's what won us the game.
What was different for you today? Because, of course, in the last 4 Premier League games, they've only picked up 2 points out of a possible 12. Of course, Tottenham are a lot more attacking today. But were you pleased as, overall with our performance today?
Yeah, I think some of the players looked a bit more fresh as well, having not played that Fulham match. Son and Kane looked really good. I don't know. I think not scoring for a couple of games and putting that to bed was important. Everyone just looked a bit sharper and a bit more eager today. And things came off. Sometimes things don't go your way. You need a bit of luck. The penalty certainly helped. Getting an early penalty. These things don't always happen to us and don't always go our way. Luckily today, that penalty, it sets the tone. Then Leeds have to attack you, which opens up gaps. Getting that early goal was very, very important. The game in itself was nothing special. Even though it was a 3-0 game, it was nothing special. Just another victory. We need more of these. We need to get some momentum going and build 2, 3, 4 victories in a row. Hopefully into that Liverpool game, get some confidence and momentum going. So, because the Liverpool game, I think will define our season. I think if we can win the next 3, 4 matches or get three victories and a draw, and then if we can win that Liverpool match, I think it will define our season. If we win against Liverpool, we could be title contenders again. But if we draw or lose, I think we'll be top 4 challengers this season.
It's a crazy season, though, Melvyn, isn't it? We're sitting here on the 2nd of January. Tottenham are now only 4 points away from the top of the Premier League table behind Liverpool and Manchester United. teams are dropping points left, right, and centre. It's a very strange season, isn't it? It's you can win a game, you can lose a game. It's the difference of being like third or eighth or ninth.
Yeah, and we get to play. We still have to play Fulham and Sheffield United, who are in the bottom half, and we'll have to play Aston Villa, which are winnable matches for us. It's certainly winnable matches for us. And Manchester United and Liverpool, who are on top of us right now, they still have to play each other. So, if we win all our matches leading up to that Liverpool match, we can be within reach to overtake them, hopefully. So that's why it's so important to get, the ball rolling. We need to get some momentum again, because we lost a bit of that spark that we had when we were on a roll, when we beat Manchester City, when we, beat Arsenal. We lost a bit of that spark, a bit of that magic, that we were in a race. And we fell behind, and now we need to win, a couple of matches in a row to get that spark again, and the team, to start playing every match like it's a cup final. We lost that a little bit, I felt, against Leicester, against Wolves. I think that Liverpool match, I was very, very disappointed with that and very hurt, and I think we were still suffering with that defeat, because if we would have held for a draw that day, or even we could have beaten Liverpool that day, I think would be in a different story today. But we need to regain that spark by winning matches and winning them, in a row. We need to get 4 or 5 victories running up to that Liverpool match.
Melvyn, another clean sheet for Tottenham today, which is great and pleasing to see. Apart from Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, the obvious two, anyone else really impressed you today?
Yeah, Matt Doherty played well today. Apart from the obvious, from the red card, but he was playing fairly well. I think having COVID affected him a little bit. I think maybe physically and playing in a back four instead of a back five. He was still adapting in the earlier stages of the league. But yeah, he's slowly getting into the team. He's a very, very good backup to Serge Aurier, or the other way around. Serge Aurier is a very, very good backup to Matt Doherty. They've both been playing well, and at times they've been very important for us this season. And I can say the same thing about Ben Davies and Sergio Reguilon. They've been very, very good this season, apart from small mistakes here and there, but they've been fairly consistent, something that we didn't had last season. Last season, we had very, very, shaky right back and left back position, which we were getting punished for. Hopefully this season, well, I hope they continue doing the same.
Melvyn, of course, it's a huge week for the club. A win on Tuesday against Brentford in the Carabao Cup could put us into the final. At this time of speaking, we're only 2 wins away from lifting our first trophy since 2008. Are the trophies coming? Are you confident for Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think it will be great. I think that's what gets the magic back. If a cup run will make the fans happy, will make the players excited. It will even create sort of like a fight for positions again. Leading up to a cup final, you want to start, you want to be in the team. And the players will be hungry. They want to play in that final. It's a shame it's not played in February. It's going to be played, I think, in April, if I'm correct. Because leading up to that cup final, you'll just know that players like Reguilon and Davies, they'll be fighting for their position. Serge Aurier and Doherty, they would be fighting for their starting place. You just know, even players like Harry Winks, who seems to be playing ahead of Moussa Sissoko right now, I'm very happy to see, because he knows he has to play and play well, or he'll lose his position now that he seems to be creeping back into the team. I'm very happy, because I was frustrated with Sissoko, because he was only offering really sort of like a physical role and a bit of speed, but he wasn't doing anything with the ball. And I think Winks can offer you a lot more with the ball. And going forward, we were really, really, struggling. And I think Winks just offers you that little bit more with the ball, that creative pass, that maybe. And he offers the same work rate as Moussa Sissoko. And I have a personal soft spot for Winks, because he's one of our own. So I'd like to see him play. And I don't want to see him get sold or moved on or any of that nonsense. So for him to be winning his place back in the team, and for us to be playing well and winning with him, obviously I'm very, very happy about.
Melvyn, talking about transfers, do you see Tottenham doing any business in January? Because, of course, in Jose Mourinho's press conference, he's been playing it down, saying that he'd be surprised if Tottenham, do any business in the month. What do you think of that?
I don't know. With Tottenham, it's always we do things you never expect. A couple of years ago, we needed a striker, and we didn't get one, and we always we seem to do the opposite of what we need, or what we think. I don't know, because we're so unpredictable in the market. We do things that you don't expect. Well, we're not going to be signing, Ronaldo and Messi, but one signing in the midfield position. Maybe, I think I've said this before. It's more important we move people on than selling them. Even if we don't sell, if we don't buy, I think it's important we move people on, and which will set us up nicely for the summer transfer window. I think Jose said this many times. He said we're a small pony in this race. He said it himself. He knows what we can do and what we can achieve. And I think realistically we're not title contenders, but we're there and amongst it. And he also said that Klopp is 5 years into his project. We're still in our first year in the Jose Mourinho project. So, with some small additions in January, if possible, or we'll wait till the summer. But for now, I think the progress that we've made, we're in third position in the new year, which is great. If we can finish any higher, which I think we can, because we've played well, but we've conceded and lost stupid points, if that makes sense. So if we can learn from these mistakes, I think, we won't finish any lower than third. I think we can even finish higher than third this season. I think we can finish second or possibly, with this crazy season we're having this season. If we can keep some consistency, we can challenge. But realistically, I think, top 4 and a cup run, lifting a trophy will set us up nicely for next season.
Melvyn, lastly, can you give me a score prediction for the Brentford game on Tuesday night?
It depends. It depends how Jose looks at it. If he looks at it like, this is a must-win game, and he'll play Hugo Lloris and he'll play Harry Kane and Son and all the other big boys. He has to, yes, he has to. But someone might have a knock, or someone must be rested. You never know. As long as Michel Vorm doesn't play, I'll be confident, because it seems don't play Michel Vorm. I'm pretty sure he won't play, but I had to throw that in there because it just seems, in a cup final like this, we'll have to play all the big boys, get us to the final. Don't make any stupid mistakes. Play Hugo Lloris, play all the big guys, and
Absolutely.
And play the A team. We need to get to that final. Get a couple goals in the first half and then rest them in the second. Whatever, just get us to that final. Getting to a League Cup final will be great for the club.
So you're going for a Tottenham win, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give you a prediction. I'll say it will be 3-1.
3-1. Well, we'll take that. We'll take any win. Any win is a win. Just get us through to that final in April. It'll be great for the club, and to lift the first trophy since 2008 will be just be a great opportunity.
What's your prediction?
2-0. I think the Tottenham will win the game, and I think we will go through to that final. I'm very, very confident. And I've said all along, Melvyn, I've said since the start of the season, I've got a real feeling that we're going to win trophies this season. And I wouldn't be surprised if we won the League Cup and we won the Europa League, exactly the same as what Jose Mourinho done in his first season, his first full season at Manchester United. I can see him doing exactly that at Spurs. And, I'm really looking forward to, obviously seeing Tottenham, in a cup final and lifting that trophy. It's been way, way overdue, as I say on most videos, and I can't wait. But I have got a real good feeling about it, and fingers crossed, that we do see trophies this year, come the end of the season. Melvyn, thank you very much, and let's hope that Tottenham, get that win on Tuesday night. Thanks for talking to me, and as usual, come on you Spurs.
Come on you Spurs. Good luck.